All right. And I like to wait till the green light comes on before I really start, but I like to fill the silence just in case there will be with a little jibber jabber. But we're starting. Welcome to the Itch Network podcast, where we discuss all things happening with movies and video games. I'm Spencer, and I'm talking with my good friend Ninja C. Ninja, how are you?
Hey Spence, I'm great. How are you, man?
I'm doing super. Am I allowed to say superheroes in the current climate of mourning?
I don't know if there's a time limit on that.
Oh, okay. Anyway, obviously this week Stanley has passed away. He's an old man, so I don't think it's necessarily super shocking, but he did. And we also got a trailer for Detective Pikachu. And we'll just hit on some Black Friday deals if I can find them, because I did not look them up because I'm a shitty guy. But before we get into any of that, Ninja, you watch any good movies? Or play any good games?
That's good movies is a thing. I rewatched Groundhog's Day, which is really good and a classic, a Bill Murray classic.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
At the theater was the house. Bear with me. The house with a clock in its walls.
Oof, it sounds like a Fall Out Boy song title.
Yeah, it could be starring Jack Black and Kate Blanchett. So.
What's the opposite of saying you had me at? Because whatever that is, you had me at Jack Black.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, Jack Black's got some good work too, man. And Tenacious D, are they still making music? I think I've seen them recently on like a talk show.
I don't know. Anyway, how was it?
It was the clock is Lily. The spoiler alert: the clock is not in the wall.
Darn it!
My wife was obsessed with that. Like, they lied. The the title is a lie when you go into it.
So the clock is like on a shelf or something?
No, it's actually like this house is like huge. It's actually in like a secret area. So, yeah, it was really weird tone. It wanted to be scary. It wanted to be funny. It just didn't know what it wanted to be.
Okay, because you told me it was a comedy when you said you're gonna go see it.
Yeah, it's listed under several different things: comedy, family, fantasy. So it's a little bit. I would say, yeah, a little bit of horror. I would say at the end of it, man. There's some implications of murder and stuff. I don't know why they didn't get away with that, and it's PG still, so it's weird.
For the kids.
Well, and this is the thing. I want to go back to like so. Nostalgia Day is today on Imager, but so like back in the day when Gremlins was out, they didn't have like PG-13, so you could get away with a lot in PG. But this day PG is pretty tame, so I'm really surprised because people are coming back.
Sounds like everything's PG. Sounds like everything's PG. Isn't that the last one? Last week we talked about Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin was PG?
Yeah, there's no G. There's no G. And you didn't get back to me on the homework on that. You're supposed to find the last G-rated. I don't even think like the Little Mermaid movies and stuff or the Disney Pixar stuff is even G anymore, man.
Yeah. I don't think anything gets rated G. Let me see. Okay, hold on. No, I got some for you. Pandas. It's a movie called Pandas.
Okay. I'm using with Kung Fu Panda. It's probably just a generic panda movie.
Total gross in theaters is almost $3 million. Now hold on to your butts, because that's the most successful of anything. Apparently 2001: A Space Odyssey is G. I don't know how. That's kind of like a darkish.
Yeah, wow.
But apparently that's rated G. I guess that was before there was the thing, so maybe it was a G. But
I think that's more of a technicality there.
Yellow Submarine, which also probably should be not a G because it has terrifying, screamy characters. The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales, and Zoo Wars, which just by saying wars, I feel like should notch it up to a PG. But
yeah,
there you go.
Ramp it up.
Did my homework.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna lead into Groundhog Day on that note, which is PG, and rightfully
PG?
so. Yes, he commits suicide multiple times.
I thought it'd be rated a little more brutally than that.
No, there's almost no language in it and stuff at all. So
fair enough.
Clocked in at about an hour and 41 minutes. It is a comedy fantasy romance. And yeah, it's a classic, man. I think definitely in these wintry months coming up with Punxsutawney Phil to see if we get more winter. Um, yeah, it's a great Bill Murray classic, and on the heels of hearing about Ghostbusters 3, Dan Aykroyd saying there's no women in that one. So.
There's absolutely no women.
Yeah, I saw it
It's just what
today.
we always wanted.
We're going the opposite. Like we had the full female cast, we're not having any women in it. But
Nice.
yeah, Groundhog's Day was really successful. It was like 14 million budget, made 70. It's a classic. Go and see it. I think it's on Netflix right now. So.
Oh, great! Yeah, it's a good movie.
So yeah, it just shows a great growth in character, man, and really kind of get irrespective if you had to relive the same day. I think my favorite line is it where he's like I was on a beach in Maui or something, and it was this great day, and he's like, why can't I relive that day?
Yeah, he's got to live one in that ugly city. Yeah, that was a good one. So that is it. I'm working on my segues, by the way. Here you go. Here's one for you. That is almost a tragedy to relive a day over and over again, but we had a real life tragedy this week. Stan Lee has passed away.
Yep, the ripe old age of 95, man.
95 years old. You a fan of Stan Lee's?
Yeah, I think so. A friend of mine's enlightened me that he kind of screwed over some people earlier in his career and everything, so he's not the golden boy that people make him out to be. But people want to elevate somebody and be that figurehead of creativity. So I think he'll be missed. I believe he shot most of his cameos already. I think they knew it was coming, so they.
His last one apparently was, and I guess it's not even like a live action one. He was in the Pixar movie that just is coming out. What's it called? Somebody destroys the internet or something.
Oh, the Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, that was his last cameo.
Oh.
He's in that somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen fans petition to bring him back digitally through.
Fans are stupid.
They have the technology. What is the $6 million man? They have the technology.
Yeah.
They will bring him back. We've had Tupac and everybody else.
We've had Princess Leia. We've had Grand Moff Tarkin, and definitely not a horrible looking scene. That's sarcasm. That was a horrible looking scene. Uncanny Valley, like crazy. Did you read the comic books, or what were you? What's your stance on that stuff?
The comics, when I was younger and stuff, I've seen it get out of it. Just the expense of the prices of comics went up, and they're very small for what you get. You can see a movie and be entertained, or a video game for longer. So I'll get some of the graphic novels. Some of the main storylines, but no, I'm not really much of an avid reader these days. Mostly know him through the Marvel movie cameos and some of his earlier work.
Yeah, so obviously he had a huge influence. I mean, all those Marvel movies, that whole thing is kind of his creation, along with like Jack Kirby and some of the other artists. Well, basically what I read was that he would pitch ideas with the artists, and then they would draw the comics. Then he would kind of fill in the speech bubbles.
That sounds about right.
So I guess just a series of creative meetings that led to all those comic books. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, he was in cameos in like nearly every single one of those movies, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think recently, I think the terrible Fantastic Four remake, I think he wasn't in that one, probably for a good reason. So yeah. And then if you're really nostalgic, on the PS1 Spider-Man game, he does the announcing on that, which is a great Spider-Man game too. If you don't have a PS4 for the latest Spider-Man game.
Nice. Yeah, but everyone's calling it a tragedy. I don't know how sad it really is, right? I mean, the guy was old as hell. He lived a life better than I can't
A
imagine
lot of
most
people, yeah,
people.
he's lived some kind of legacy, and I think his wife won a few years ago, or it's been fairly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, and I'm really surprised that because usually they've been together for a long time. Usually, couples die within like weeks to months together. So, but I think he just had a lot to live for with all his fans and everything. So, going on.
Yeah, but just be happy for him, man. He's he did what he wanted. He's happy, he's successful. Time to pass the torch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they had kids or not. That's a
That's a good
interesting
question.
question. Yeah, see if they passed it on, if they're a writer or not, or if they just are a delivery truck man or something else. But whatever.
Well, his last name wasn't even Lee, right? Did he change it to Lee?
He probably did. I mean, look at like Nicolas Cage, somebody like that.
Yeah. I think it was something. It was like, what is it? He's got a Wikipedia on here. He was originally named. I had it. Oh, I had it just the other day. Oh, here it is. Born Stanley Martin Lieber.
I think Lee was
Yeah.
a good change.
Toned
It's
that one
usually how
down a
it is.
little.
People like to shorten things. So
Yeah. Anyway, that's it's sad immediately, but I think people just live on. And his spirit will live on forever through those damn comic book movies. Disney ain't gonna let that stop.
no, they're gonna ride that cash train. Well, last podcast, they're ramping up on that streaming service, and they got plenty of IP to go with it. So
Yeah. They should run a thing that says if you truly love Stanley, you'll get Disney Plus.
oh no, dude, they should have like the Stanley Plus package.
Oh God,
So
yeah.
yeah, like the Silver Fox or something edition.
They let you see the movies before they come to DVD, like a week early.
Almost like they're. I think if you stay on the property at Disney, I think they let you in an hour early or something. Those perks, man. So, you have to see. But yeah, for gaming news, I know we want to cover that Overwatch recently got a new champion.
Oh, hold on. Before we get into that, you claim you're the biggest Stanley fan ever.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Not sarcasm there.
I'm working on my segues here. I'm getting better at them. You
if you say so yourself.
You brag all week about how much you know about Stanley and Marvel Comics. You run your
get
mouth.
none of these right.
Well, let's just see how good you really are by taking this Marvel quiz. All right, here we go. 3, 2. It's out of 12, and you got 4 choices. Number 1. Where does Doctor Strange seek out a cure for his damaged hands? China, Tibet, Japan, or Mongolia?
I'm gonna say Tibet.
You are correct. I would not have gotten that. After exhausting all modern methods to repair his hands, Doctor Strange travels to Tibet to seek out the Ancient One. Ooh. Number 2. How old is Thor? 35, 100, 500, or 1,000 years old, I'm assuming.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go for 1,000.
You are correct. Thor is at least 1,000 years old, consistently rejuvenating his youth by consuming the magical golden apples of Idun and Asgard.
I guess they really take it literally. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, or the centuries away. So.
Yeah. Question 3. The comic book version of Iron Man is based on what real-life eccentric? Warren Beatty, Elon Musk, Teddy Roosevelt, or Howard Hughes?
I'm going to go, since it was older, it was written in an older time, I'll say Howard Hughes.
You are correct. According to...
If it was this day and age, I would say Elon Musk.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I think Elon's one bad accident away from being a super villain, though.
I look up to that Elon Musk guy. He's freaking awesome. According to creator Stanley, Iron Man was based on the billionaire Howard Hughes. He was an inventor, an adventurer, a multi-billionaire, a ladies' man, and finally, a nutcase. All right. Question 4. So far, you're 100%, buddy. Question 4. Vanessa Mariana becomes the wife of this Marvel supervillain. Dr. Octopus, Kingpin, Magneto, or Thanos?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with Doc Ock.
Incorrect. It's Kingpin.
Oh, you got me on that one. I just saw the well, I'm finishing up the season 3, I believe, of the final season on Netflix of Daredevil 2.
If you would have finished it, you would have known.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if they're that much related.
Yeah. Number 5. The Clawed superhero Wolverine is what nationality? Canadian, American, Australian, or Israeli?
I'm gonna say Canadian, eh?
I think I know that one too. Wolverine was actually created as a way to get the Canadian market excited about comic books. In his debut appearance, the comic cover proclaimed, "He's here, the world's first and greatest Canadian superhero."
I just wish he would have like a maple leaf on his costume.
I'm shocked he doesn't.
Pure Canadian.
I'm kind of surprised he doesn't. All right, question 6. Star-Lord's mother is from Earth and his father is from Spartax, Jupiter, Scarif, or Asmondia?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna say Mazia or whatever, Mazabal or whatever that is.
You're incorrect. It's Spartax.
Spartax. Okay.
Jason of Spartax is the father of Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord. All right. Number 7. This 80s heartthrob was originally sought after for Menahem Golan's Spider-Man film. Val Kilmer, Matthew Broderick, Rob Lowe, or Tom Cruise?
It's a good one. I'm going to go with Tom. I'm going to go with Tom Cruise.
You're correct. Whoa, I had no idea on this one. Filmmaker Golan, a prolific Israeli producer, attempted to bring Spider-Man to the big screen in 1985. The actor he most wanted to slip into the web-slinger's blue tights was Tom Cruise. Though filming never happened, a teaser trailer still exists. Check it out. Question 8. Captain America once faced off against this DC Comics superhero. Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, or Aquaman?
Shot in the dark.
Did he ever hit a woman? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves.
I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman on that.
Just to do it? Oh, it's Batman. In 1996, hey, you know what?
It was Batman not fault though. I mean, it would.
In 1996, DC and Marvel Comics partnered on a series where superheroes from each universe battled one another. Batman and Captain America ended up facing off, with the Caped Crusader pulling off the upset with a well-timed batarang hit.
Nice.
Question 9. Which female character took on the role of Thor when the original was unable? Jane Foster, Black Widow, Wonder Woman, or Mary Jane?
Let's say Jane Foster.
Jane Foster. You are correct. Jane Foster, played by Israeli-American actress Natalie Portman, was revealed in 2015 to be worthy of wielding Thor's hammer Mjolnir.
She Israeli?
That's what this website says.
Wow. Did not know that.
Should probably name the source. It's from the Grapevine. All right, question 10. What allows Hulk to increase his strength? Radiation, spider bites, rage, or Pilates? I think it's Pilates.
I really wish it was Pilates, but I'm going to say rage on that.
Well, this is kind of a weird one because isn't it kind of both? You're saying rage?
Yeah, I'm just going to go with rage, man.
You're right. The Hulk's strength is rage-based, with his powers growing in direct correlation to how angry he becomes. Various Marvel comics have shown him using his powers to do everything from leap into orbit to breathe underwater. Isn't it like radiation though that gives him the power?
That gave him the powers in the beginning
But the
of it.
rage controls it later.
I guess it amplifies it. So
Fair enough. All right, question 6. Who was the first known host of the alien symbiote Venom? Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Deadpool?
I'm gonna say Spider-Man on that.
Correct. Spider-Man was the first human to become infected by the alien, which requires another living thing to bond to in order to survive. This website is obsessed with Israel. Okay, I just realized this has to be an Israel-based thing because they said famed Israeli producer Avi Arad is helming a Venom solo film. They're obsessed with it. Like anything that's Israeli, they're all over it. I think this might be a propaganda quiz.
He might be a little biased.
All right, last question. What superhero's healing abilities allows him to donate his organs to help others? That is the lamest superhero skill I've ever heard. But your answers are Wolverine, Thor, Magneto, or Deadpool.
I'm gonna say Deadpool on that.
I would have said Wolverine. But you say Deadpool. You're right.
You're trying to trick me, man.
You're right. No, you got it. Deadpool's ability.
Put a heart of gold. That's why, so.
Deadpool's ability to regenerate his organs is so great that he regularly donates them to others in desperate need. His rapid healing has also allowed him to survive a nuclear bomb, dismemberment, decapitation, and a host of other violent encounters. You got 9 out of 12. That's a damn good score. You are a true Stanley fan, as you have proclaimed.
Do I get something in the mail?
Yeah. You got a picture of me giving you the thumbs up. I will not sign it, though, unless you pay. So, with that being said, some new news about video games. What's up? Overwatch?
Yeah, Overwatch. It looks like I just checked it. It looks like it's free. If you don't have it already, it's free from the 20th to 26th. So they're trying to get that Thanksgiving holiday spirit, or maybe they're just trying to make up for the BlizzCon news.
Curry some favor, huh?
I mean, I think we both had Overwatch since it came out.
I'm the
Ash
sucker
just came out.
I'm the sucker that bought it twice.
Wow, you're really supporting Blizzard. You're sending their kids to college.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so in Blizzard news, Ash is really cool. I played her a little bit. You can blow up your own teammates, so there's that teamwork aspect on it.
Wait, you can blow them up or you can kill them?
Yeah, the dynamite she throws hurts them and yourself and sets you on fire. So throw with caution. It's got a great cooldown. You can throw it constantly. So
what you're saying is I could make a whole bunch of videos of just me tormenting my own team by throwing.
Yeah, there's a lot of grief. You can grief your team pretty easily with that. So
excellent. Good to
know. And I believe there's a new champion on Here's a Storm, which I believe we're gonna stream later.
Yeah.
And there's some patch updates for that, but I don't know. I just play the same old myself. So but I'm looking forward to streaming. And you play that one character that you're really good at. I can't think of right.
Lunara.
You're one-trick pony.
Literally one-trick pony.
A one-trick pony, or Centauri, or whatever she is.
Centaur, yeah.
Centaur. So. Yeah.
Those poisons, baby.
Yeah, I guess for league news, the season's over officially, and a new champion I think will be revealed. Which there hasn't been a new champion for like months now, so
it's been a minute.
It's been a while. So save up your blue essences, or if you're a sucker, real life cash.
God, everyone's probably got enough blue essence by now. They have enough money for it.
I have so much right now. Just it's burning a hole in the pocket. Just I hope they do the blue essence sale pretty soon for the chromos and all the other extra stuff soon. So.
Yeah, I need to dump all that crap.
Yeah, they need a dump sink for that. So I get emails all the time, new products. I'm like, nope, you got enough self discipline not to spend real money on it. So
right. Absolutely.
Oh, and now now they have that system where you get the chest. If you're not a complete jerk, you get some honor, and you get these keys and everything for people that aren't League of Legends players.
Yeah.
But, yep.
I got some extra honor. I'm purple now.
Oh wow, you're moving up.
Yeah, I
It's
must be
pretty close to
must be
the
a
end,
nice
isn't
guy.
it? Because I think orange is the highest. It's like green, purple, orange.
I think so.
Yeah,
I must be the nicest human being alive.
I know, right?
Okay, so let's get into some crossover movie slash video game stuff. It's a nice little segue blend. Pokemon Detective Pikachu, the trailer thought was gonna,
Nobody
nobody
saw
was
it coming.
expecting. It's
They
a
got
fantasy mystery movie.
they got blindsided.
Yeah, it's got Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, a detective. I think he'd already mentioned a while ago that he was playing Pikachu in a new movie. That's what I heard.
I think it was the success of Deadpool. I think he can do whatever he wants. So
I
I
think
saw a
so.
meme about them trying to do it, and then they're like, "No, it's not going to happen." And they're like, "But we get Ryan Reynolds to do Pikachu's voice," and they just hand over the cash. So
What's your take on these realistic looking Pokemon?
it's scary. It's nightmare fuel for me, but
Isn't it?
it looks really weird.
Pikachu looks kind of cute, but kind of horrifying.
Some of the other characters from Pokemon are really like kind of weird, man. The mime character's pretty hilarious, but yeah, I don't know what the switch is because isn't there tons of animated movies? They trying to compete with Pixar now, or were people asking for this?
I don't think anybody
No,
was
that, I
asking.
just
What's funny is this is actually a 3DS game that came out pretty recently, Detective Pikachu, and I don't think not only did nobody ask for it, I don't think anybody gave two shits about it.
I didn't think he was that much of a detective. I just thought he did the his bidding of the Pokemon. I thought he was a slave to his Pokemon master.
Yeah, I think he is a
Just
slave.
would put him in his Pokeball, and when he needed to fight, he would summon him.
Well,
That's I know he was.
the 3DS game Detective Pikachu, he's got like this gruff voice like you would in like a film noir.
Oh wow, very like deep, raspy voice.
Yeah, like you lappers fuck me over again.
Yeah, like Clancy Brown or something. Doing the voice for it. That's great.
Yeah, it's odd. It's real odd, and I don't know what they're thinking, but it's got people talking and they seem to like it. So they're doing it right, I guess.
Yeah, I'll probably see it anyway. It's just, there's not much. There's not many movies coming out. When is it? When is it release? I know it just
May
showed the
10th.
trailer recently.
May,
Oh yeah, we've
May
got a
10th.
while. So.
Yeah, we got a minute. We got Ryan Reynolds. The only other person I knew about was Ken Watanabe.
Yeah,
And then there's a bunch of other people in it that I don't know. Justice Smith, Catherine Newton, and Rita Ora.
that's gonna be a competitive month though, because May is the beginning of the
Summer.
blockbuster movies. Yeah, I think there's like a few Marvel movies during that. I know May traditionally usually when the new Iron Man or the new Marvel movie would come out. So that'll be
They better
interesting.
push their release date later. Detective Pikachu's in town.
Yeah, or push it up. I think, yeah, because usually you have a kind of a drought between fall and Christmas. You'll have some Christmas movies and stuff too. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Definitely a bizarre movie that I don't think anybody was expecting. In a good way, I guess. All right. Next up, Fallout 76 just came out and everyone hates it. That's okay though. Fallout 76 is an online game and I think people that were expecting a Fallout experience based on what they've been playing were very disappointed. They remove all of the NPCs so there aren't any, and it's just other player characters that are in there. So also it's very, very buggy, which I'm really confused because it's not like anybody was hounding Bethesda to, like we were talking about earlier, to release this game.
there was no death threats on their family if they didn't push it out before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm
No
very
sudden urgency.
maybe they just want to get out for the holiday season, I guess. But
Was there any other competition that was coming out? The
well, I mean, Red Dead is
well,
here.
I would wait till it.
Yeah, yeah,
Strategically, I would wait until it dies down myself.
yeah.
But
I mean,
that's just
it doesn't make sense to have released it like
Oh, this
this.
is Bethesda. They've made some really great games, man. They're award winning. I'm at their website. They're award winning, groundbreaking. These are Elder Scrolls. The other Fallout games they have.
What's up, Eric? Eric Farmer's watching us. Eric's
oh
watching.
yeah, here.
Yeah, like there's so crowd. I mean, Just Cause 4 is coming out. I'm getting that for sure. Spyro just came out. I'm playing that right now.
Oh yeah, Spyro goodness.
Like, why did they have? I mean, it's clear they released it to hit the summer blockbuster or to hit the winter Christmas sales. That's clear.
And you're saying that it's very glitchy or buggy and stuff. I mean, are people gonna redact? Are they gonna fix their reviews after that? Is it the big reason for that? I see some things about. I can't believe about the NPCs you were saying.
Yeah, that's a weird thing because half of the
Oh.
character of Fallout's always been the NPCs.
Yeah, that I do own quite a few. I was given one as a gift. One of the other students at the time didn't have a powerful enough computer to play it, and he gave me one of the Fallouts, and it's a great series, but some really low reviews just because it's multiplayer and you're forcing. I mean, this is a time of a sign of the times. You're forcing people to play multiplayer, and they want that single player experience.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think people kind of gave it a fair shake. Eric did say he hasn't heard anyone super happy about Red Dead. You haven't been on Reddit. I'm super happy with it. I think Red Dead's really, really good. Probably the best game of the year in general. I mean, for my favorite, it's going to be Dragon Quest, but that's
Red Dead
greedy pick.
that has a single player in it
Exclusively.
or not? Is it okay? So,
But they're coming out with a multiplayer. I think later this month.
That seems like the right way to go then.
Yeah, but it seems like they wanted to get a Fallout out or some big game out before the holidays, so they could get ahead. And they don't. I mean, they don't have anything else.
Well, I think you have to balance it. I mean, it's hard to please. There's a saying, try to please everyone, but people want the rich single player environment, and then having multiplayer as a backup's nice too. But
well, I think really Audible people play single player games, and the people that don't care and that are just like, oh, I don't care about video games that much. I just want to play multiplayer games. They're not like posting on anything. They're just playing the game. So I think there's an audience for it and it'll come. But right now it's getting freaking shafted. It's really bad. Yeah, 2.4 user score for Xbox One.
Zeros even on Metacritic.
And for PS4, it's 2.9. That's a bummer. Oh, you know what's funny though? I'm looking up reviews, and there's one person that gave it a 10, and his name is Todd Howard, who is the director of the gaming thing for Bethesda. So,
you think he's a little biased? Is that what you're saying?
I'm sure it was a joke, but yeah, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's too bad. That is too bad. Anyway, let's talk about Black Friday.
Hopefully there's some good Switch deals on there. I know we just had the Diablo
I don't think so.
bundle. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Let me look at it. There's a time when I had it all there, and now I do not. But I've got the deals up here. Some good deals on some TVs. I'm going to buy my mom a TV.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she needs one.
Is it going to be like a 4K or 1080p? Or...
It'll be 4K because they don't really make non-4K, like newer non-4K TVs usually. And she needs a big one.
I haven't bought one in so long because what is it? The PlayStation Pro, is that the only one that does 4K, or is it just the PlayStation 4 will do it also?
PlayStation 4 will not. The Pro will. And then there's an Xbox One Slim that will, and Xbox One X has the best 4K.
Oh, okay.
Because some 4Ks are better than others. because they use like upscale versus real. Looks like Best Buy has a bunch of good games at $30. Let me see what those are. We got sports games, which I'm not going to bore you with, and then Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Which is a fairly new game, so that's cool.
Yeah. And then Tomb Raider, which I might actually get. Because I'm a huge Tomb Raider guy. I think that's awesome.
I think Steam had a bundle a while back, probably for the Halloween sales, or might have been for the company. I'm pretty sure they'll have a Thanksgiving sale too, or their Black Friday version.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I actually just found on Steam some Knees America RPGs. And there's one that I've been looking at, and it's like $5. So I think this year I'll actually buy something for the Steam sales. Surprising.
Nice.
All right, so doorbuster for Target. Call of Duty is $45. I don't know if you like it. It's pretty good, I guess. Overwatch is $15. Battlefront 2 is $15. Doom is $15. Skyrim is $15. Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. Those are all $15. $25. We got Crash Bandicoot for the Switch. Mario and Rabbids for the Switch. Far Cry 5 is on there. Call of Duty World War 2. And Detroit Become Human. Ah, man, I'm teetering on that Detroit game. What's up, BioPhoenix? And then for $35, you got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You should get it at Best Buy. It's going to be half that. Or sorry, not half that, but $30. We Happy Few and Soul Calibur, among others. And for $30, you got Tomb Raider. And some others. But yeah, are you so you're in the market for a Switch, are you?
Yeah, I'm looking for some good deals on Switch. Make the jump.
What are you interested in with the Switch?
Newer IP. I don't want to replay these another version of Street Fighter or Mega Man. I really like the boxing game, the one where the Arms. I think it's just really called Arms. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason that you're
really
picking
fun.
the Switch over like a PS4?
The portability is nice.
Oh, that's winning everybody over, I think. BioPhoenix says Evil Within 2 is really good. That's what I've heard. I heard they really improved it from the last one.
It's more for a family thing too, because I play my games on the PC, but I like for the family to have the Switch. So.
You getting that Zelda?
Oh, of course. We have a lot of friends rave about that, and people I meet even go in the grocery store. There's a lady that has a Zelda pin that raves about it. So yeah,
Zelda's legit. Mario, I didn't like as much. Mario Odyssey, but I guess you can just call me crazy or something. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't as great. Are you gonna get Smash Bros. If you get the Switch?
Oh man, I'm pretty good at like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but I never really was good, even when we threw the tournaments about Smash Bros. I don't know. I have like a battle royale on the PS3 that's kind of fun. I'd really play that.
A battle royale?
Yeah, it actually like plays like God of War, all the PlayStation characters, Sackboy and stuff like that. So.
Oh, it's like I see. I'm surprised they never did a bigger like Smash Bros for Sony. I know they did like a J Stars or something for on the newer consoles, which is like a bunch of anime characters that clash. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do anything bigger with that theory.
I don't know what keeps other companies from just doing that with other characters. I mean, just grab all your characters and do some simple moves, you know?
Eric says Zelda is still the only Switch game that's worth it. He might actually be right. I played.
What I was kind of waiting on. I didn't want to just because once you beat Zelda, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Zelda Mario was good, not great. And then I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was like, I didn't like it very much. Maybe people that like anime more would like it. And then Yeah, I don't know if they're. I mean, they've re-released some games like Mario Kart Deluxe, which I heard is good, but I already have Mario Kart on the Wii U.
If you
So
played Mario Kart before, it's like pizza's pizza, man. You can't keep on eating it all the time.
that's true. Smash Bros will probably be worth it, I imagine. But yeah, Eric's probably right. I don't know if there is really that many good Wii or Switch games, despite all the raving. Wait, but you canceled your pre-order for Let's Go Pikachu? You were psyched for that. He was all into that. They remade Pokemon Yellow, but for the Switch.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Seemed a little weird to me. Either way.
I don't know. Eric's a fan of Pokemon. I remember.
Yeah, he's still playing
Man.
Pokemon Go. He's doing Pokemon Go made like some heavy like crazy like $50 million or something the other month. I can't believe that game's still going on. Good for them. They're making hand over fist on that one. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. You nailed the quiz. Congratulations.
Thanks. The prize will be in the mail. I assume we'll be waiting for it.
Yeah, definitely will. For sure. In fact, I already mailed it out.
So make sure you mail it on Amazon Prime, right?
Oh, yeah, you'll get it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the podcast, Ninja, as always.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Eric, BioPhoenix, good to have you guys. Oh, apparently, Pokemon Go still has 65 million active users. That's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Is that worldwide though?
I would have to imagine.
I'd love to see like the map of like who's the majority. Is it all of China, or
I wonder if I can get that data.
or Indonesia, or Scotland, or
map of Pokemon
where
Go players. They're all in Johto.
Is that a made up place? I don't even know if you're joking with me.
It's a Japanese thing. Well, it looks like America's a huge part, but also Europe is huge.
Well, they do like to walk around in Europe, so everything's a lot closer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously Japan is on the right side, or I guess the far east side of Australia is also huge into Pokemon Go, and then all of Central America is just flooded with it.
Well,
it's Pokemon Go and tacos down there. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we're about to go play Heroes of the Storm. Probably stream that, so catch us there in a second at 7 in 10 minutes. Anyway, thanks so much, Ninja, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.